Morning guys, and welcome to a nice crispy cold day in December. We've been working on this 2018 Adria Twin sliding door professional conversion that's come here to us this week for a 360 HD system. So we'll start at the front. Rich has done one of his custom brackets for us on the front camera so that it sits as far out and as proud as it can be for the front image, like so. And then if you join me, we'll jump round to the side and show you the side cameras in the back. Right, usual application on the side of the vehicle. We measure down the length of the vehicle and we'll always try and put the camera halfway. That way the camera with its 180-degree lens will always do its best job if it's central to the vehicle. And we've done exactly the same on the passenger side, which we'll show you, but we jump round to the back of the van first. Right, so the rear camera, as with all of these 360s, is proven to be the most difficult, and the reason for this is because you've got a lot going on. Now, what we did do is when we calibrated the system, we took the bike rack off so that it would be much easier for the camera to see the whole 180 degree in the back of the vehicle. But where we've positioned the rear camera on here, because it's a barn door version, we've had to go one side, and because the vehicle has got other cameras fitted. But, you know, the reason why it's here for nearly a week is because we do the best we can with what we're working with, so that this camera can give the absolute best view. So once you're driving on the motorway, on the roads, you can just see a perfect view behind you. So we're going to jump round to the passenger side and show you that camera. Okay, last camera is the passenger side camera. Very much same sort of setup as the driver's side, same height, same width or length against the side of the van, and that allows the camera for absolute perfect view, because with the system, when you're indicating left or right, that image, the fisheye lens or image, will appear up on the screen, and that is so important for your driving safety as well. Right, so join me in the vehicle where it's a little bit warmer and Matthew's not shaking with the camera, and then we can see the system in action. Right, so inside the vehicle, as I said, this is a 2018 Adria Twin, but looking at the image on your camera screen or the video now, you wouldn't notice that because it's just a standard Fiat Ducato. Now, we have done previous models where this is fitted in the rear view mirror location, but there has been question about MOT inspectors being fussy, because you can have a 7-inch aftermarket mirror monitor on there, but having a 10-inch HD monitor on there could be seen as an obstruction. But this particular customer is blind in her left eye and specifically asked us to fit this in the radio area because she doesn't have a radio and doesn't care for one. So we've done a really nice install, nice and solid, so that she can now see easily what's going on with her 360 system. Now, if I put the ignition on, because at the moment the key is nothing to do with this system, we've wired it up to the leisure battery, so that, let's say you're staying overnight in an air on the French motorways or a service station, and you hear a noise outside. Well, you don't want to jump into the driver's seat and power it all up and all this and that. You just want to be able to flick a switch or turn the monitor on and be able to access that monitor as well, which is absolutely perfect. So that is awesome, because you've then got the added facility or ability of the CCTV system, but it's not sold as that, so that's the main thing. Now, you've got the 360 working here, you've got your main overview of the motorhome, so we get the drone up into the air. Matthew works his magic on this file here so that it's a bit more personal, and we're at the moment parked up in our bays outside Motorhome Retrofits, and the rear default image is the back of the vehicle. But if I indicate left that then shows our Motorhome Retrofits building. Now, for the first for us is this customer said, whether I'm indicating left or right, I want the left image. So if I indicate right, that still shows the left image because her blind spot is the left-hand side. So we've gone left indicator left, right indicator left, so that we're always protecting the side of the vehicle. Now the buttons that Matt's going to show up on the screen now, they have 3 different buttons here. We've got the main on-off button. The secondary button is what we call the overview. Now, those of you that are eagle-eyed will see that we've got a bike rack here. There's nothing we can do about that because the bike rack is in situ. We took the bike rack off to grab the initial image, but we can't change that. And more importantly, if the bike rack wasn't here, the software between the camera here and here wouldn't distort that and pick it up. But it is what it is, and we can't do much about that. And then we change from that to the momentary switch. Now the momentary switch has got 3 views. You've got your left and right view on the display. You've got your front camera, which will show you right from the ground all the way up to about 4 or 5 meters. And then your last view goes back to the rear default. So really handy access to the system and everything else. So this is going to transform hopefully the way that she drives this and feels a bit more confident. And this is another 360 system in another motorhome, but this is a first for us in one of the smaller sliding door conversions of these. Yet again, we've shown that it can be done. It's not a cheap system, but absolutely fantastic. Don't forget, you've also got 1 terabyte hard drive to be able to record it all on there with time frames and date stamps if you needed to use it in the event of an incident for driving abroad or in the UK. So it's as similar as a dash cam system. So this is a video for Motorhome Retrofits. The website is www.motorhomeretrofits.co.uk. Don't forget to follow us on social media and subscribe to our channels. And thank you very much and have a good day.